bring forth all the tithe of thine increase the same year.
On the same Sunday.
Oh, it's like a W-2 form.
Right.
And come at the end. And thou shalt lay it up within thy gates.
So you lay it up within thy city. Right? Go ahead. Lay what up in your city? Your oil, your herbs, wine, right? Lay it up within your city. Go ahead.
And the Levite, because he hath no part nor inheritance with thee, and the stranger, and the fatherless, and the widow, which are within thy gates, i.e. hood, shall come, and shall eat and be satisfied, that the Lord thy God may bless thee in all the work of thine hand which thou doest.
So see right there, it tells you exactly what the instructions, what they were to do. All right, so with that being said, let's go to Deuteronomy, chapter 26, verse 9 to 13.
Keep saying every 3 years or year by year.
Right.
I see that.
And you know, and it's just like, see, this is a copycat system. If you got your own, or what you call self-employed, if you ain't got nothing to bring or something to offer freely of your business that you say the Lord bless you with and increase after 3 years, you got to change whatever business that is. If you got a chicken and oil shack business, all change business. And after 3 years, you ain't got nothing, you got to the government say you got to do something else. You can't keep writing this off on your taxes like nothing successful, no profit. They tell you 3 years. You got to come up with something else. That's why a lot of, you see record artists, they'll be under this label and then they'll be under this one. Because they ain't got no profit, you know, so you have to switch your game up so that there is some profit after a year increase for you to contribute.
Where we going next, Alex?
Deuteronomy 26,
The book of Deuteronomy,
verse 9 to 13.
chapter 26. Starting in verse 9. Say 9 to what, brother?
13.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 26, verse 9. Are we looking, everybody there?
Oh. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Deuteronomy 26 and 8. And the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand, and with an outstretched arm, and with great terribleness, and with signs and with wonders.
Clearly, we know this is the Israelites. Go ahead.
And he hath brought us into this place, and hath given us this land, even a land that floweth with milk and honey. And now, behold, I have brought the first fruits of the land, which thou, O Yah, hast given me. And thou shalt set it before the Lord thy God, and worship before the Lord thy God. And thou shalt rejoice in every good thing, which the Most High thy power hath given unto thee, and unto thine house, thou and the Levite, and the stranger that is among you.
There were also other nations amongst us as well.
Sure.
All right, because even when you read in Exodus chapter 12, verse 37, 38, 36 and 38, you learn that not only the Israelites lived up out of Egypt, there was a mixed multitude that lived up out of them with them as well.
Exactly. All right, so go ahead. 12. When thou was made an end of tithing.
The end of what?
Tithing.
Tithing, right?
All the tithes of thine increase, the third year.
What year?
The third year.
Third year sounds just like Deuteronomy 14. Right, go ahead.
Which is the year of tithing.
No, this is the week of tithing.
The year of tithing.
See, the year, this is the year of tithing. Right, go ahead.
And has given it unto the Levite.
Right.
The stranger, the fatherless, and the widow.
That's where it went to. Go ahead.
That they may eat.
They may what?
That they may eat.
Right.
Within thy gates. And be filled.
See, y'all, nobody could be hungry around Israel.
Right.
That's why the Most High say, look, how you gonna tell your neighbor be warm and filled, and then close your door? You know, so he's saying, when I was naked, I came to you and you didn't clothe me. Like, Lord, what you saying? He said, you done it to the least of the brethren, you done it unto me.
Was that back in 25?
Yeah.
You know, so y'all, that's what was happening here to prevent any hunger in the nation of Israel. Right. Nobody was to go hungry because of their situation. If you had to get a little bit something from the storehouse, you had to get it. Wasn't no shame.
Lord compassion.
That's
Right,
right.
man, like this government let you starve, skid row,
Right.
feel
Well, whatever they give, they break the household. If he give you welfare, he got to leave.
Yeah.
Let us come there and see some shoes up under the bed. And see what's happening. So we talking about when it was in the 60s, you had to hide shoes because they'd just pop up, knock on the door. We're here to inspect.
Social work.
Right, you give some tiny gifts. We need to see if there's some shoes, and they pull a pair of Stacey Adams, go up under there, two size 13, and you got 2 5-year-olds here.
Cut off. We're going to 2 Chronicles chapter 31.
Also, back in the day, it was saying, even in our law, whenever the farmers go out for the harvest, they didn't get everything in the field. Like there would still be some grapes left over
Right.
for the home.
For the homeless, right. Say that again, did y'all hear that? No. They didn't pull everything. If you, like grapes, you had apples or whatever you processed on, they didn't gather everything. They left a few things standing for in case somebody was traveling through that they could eat on their journey. They can't put that in their bag because they're still feeling right. But they can sufficiently satisfy their hunger and keep it moving. That same thing Proverbs 6 say, don't despise a thief if he still can satisfy his soul, but he must repay when he get on his feet. What's that before? Proverbs 6 and 20.
We're going to 2 Chronicles chapter 31.
You want to go to verse 13 today? You want to go to verse 13, Deuteronomy 26.
Yeah.
I'm in verse 13 now. Deuteronomy 26 and 13. Then thou shalt say before the Lord thy God, I have brought away the hallowed things out of mine house, and also have given them unto the Levite, and unto the stranger, to the fatherless, and to the widow.
See that?
According to all thy commandments.
All thy what?
Commandments.
Go ahead.
Which thou hast commanded me. I have not transgressed thy commandments, neither have I forgotten them.
Y'all see this? So all of these are commandments which they teach that the commandments have been fulfilled and done away with. Right. So all of the giving practices that they're telling you about is law giving, but they're telling you the same law is done away with. So now you don't know what it takes to get on board because they removed, like I say, the rules of the game to get on board. So now they dictate to you what the rules are.
Right.
Don't come in here with that pink gas bitch. We won't pass an anniversary tomorrow. Nothing about no gas bill, no electric bill.
Pass an anniversary.
Right.
That ain't biblical either. Right. Pass a retire.
Right. How you gonna retire?
Yeah, 2 Chronicles.
Yeah, see, y'all, that's the order of Melchizedek. See, it's an endless priesthood.
Exactly.
So you can't retire.
To the casket.
It's to the casket drop.
Yeah.
Second Chronicles chapter 34.
34.
31. 31 verse 4 to 13.
Second Chronicles chapter 31.
38.
Chapter 31. Chapter 31. Second Chronicles. Chapter 31. 4 to 13. That way y'all can break off to somebody what tithing means biblically.
That's right.
The Lord put on your heart to give some federalities, and that's just what it is.
Right.
Don't mistake you giving, or you ain't got enough money in your pocket, you can't come to church service.
Right. You can give 99% if you want to, as long as you feel that it's from your heart.
Right.
You're like, look,
And it's not hurting your household.
and it's not hurt your household. I'm gonna give them all of this. That's what Abraham did. Whatever. You're right, absolutely. And they're like, we can use these.
Notice it kept saying your increase.
Right.
See that? Your increase. So a tenth of that gross pay. We take home that net pay, don't know.
Yeah.
Tenth of that gross pay. And notice it say increase of that. Feel me? So if it's gross, so say you had 200 sheep, right? You had 200 sheep, and then you look up next year, you got 400. Your increase was what? 200. You give a tenth of the 200, not the 400. See what I'm saying? You have 20 sheep. Feel me? You think it's the whole thing. It says a tenth of your increase. Right? By the time you get your check, somebody has been in that increase. Right? They won't bring it every week. Yeah, right. Right? Year by year.
Upon your increase, you don't get no raise and work ain't no increase. The only way you give it at that point, you make a personal sacrifice. I'm going to give up this so that I can do this.
A free will offer.
That's what it is. That's what it say right there on that box. Free will offer. Free will. But you got a penny or whatever you got. Whatever the Lord put on your heart. All right, this is 2 Chronicles chapter 31.
Yeah.
2 Chronicles chapter 31, verse 4. Moreover, he commanded the people that dwelt in Jerusalem.
Dwell where?
Jerusalem.
Right.
To give the portion of the priests and the Levites, that they might be encouraged in the law of Yahweh.
Right.
5. And as soon as the commandment came abroad, the children of Israel,
Not the children of the Gentiles.
the children of Israel,
Right.
brought in abundance the first fruits of corn,
What?
the first fruits of corn, wine, and oil, and honey, and of all the increase of the field,
Right.
and the tithe of all things brought they in abundantly.
Read on.
And concerning the children of Israel and Yahweh, Judah, that dwelt in the cities of Judah, they also brought in the tithe of oxen and sheep.
Oxen and sheep. All right, go ahead.
And the tithe of holy things,
Right.
which were consecrated unto the Lord their God, and laid them by heaps.
Right. In great masses. All right, go
Y'all
ahead.
type in now, for some of y'all seen it down here, that $16,000 dog. Leroy Thompson.
Mega church preacher he's speaking of.
Yeah, then money coming by anointing. So you remember that, Square? Huh? That money anointing ritual. Yeah, he had the whole church on the spell. Money to me now. Money. That whole church doing that. And then he told them, if you bring some money up here, I'll put some anointing on it. Right, so they just people coming out in droves and dropping money on the steps like I heard. And then he started running so much money, he started running through the money.
Then like a Creflo Dollar.
Creflo came out there
Back to back as a special.
and said, he get some of that.
It's like creep slow, huh?
Money, I bring it there.
Creeping slow.
Special guest come out with his anointing shoes.
Yeah. So then he get to talking about, so then his doctrine comes out, right? So then he get to talking about, you know, if you want your loved ones to turn to God, if you want your loved ones saved, if you want your loved ones this, get your money. Get your money. Don't nobody want to make no love broke. Put your broke self.
Put your broke self.
I mean, this is a pastor. Right? I'm talking about mega church pastor. Put your broke self.
He say he sent his seed what to do and don't let him off of it.
Yeah.
Come back what he sent it to do.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Now when he said he snatched and I receive it, see that? Like right out of the trial. And then he's talking about his dog, right? The $16,000 dog. He was like, look, you can't get no dog like this for no $300. My dog speak 3 languages. I got a $16,000 dog. He in church bragging about it. You don't like it, stay broke. You don't like it, stay broke. Wonder why your woman don't want you with your broke self.
Well, if you giving it all to him, you for sure gonna get broke. Broke self giving it to him.
So then, like when he's doing his thing, and he say, you put your money up here, I put some anointing on it, right? So he's running through the money, and he keeps telling them, your bills are paid. Your bills are paid.
Bye-bye, bills.
Bye-bye, chicken. I'm going to fly with the Eagles. No, your bills paid. You feel me? And it's crazy. He had the whole, so simple, we call people sheep. Like he started doing this, like putting a spell on everybody. money. Everybody repeating after them, coming to me now.
Coming to him.
They running up there dropping money on people.
When he say they persecute me, they talk about me. I don't do nothing. What he say?
Go to the bank and turn in my money.
I say he'll get in his Bentley and let his top down on his Bentley.
Yeah.
Hit upside his head.
Straight past. Leroy Thompson.
Right.
You Google him, you can YouTube him. $16,000 dog. And the other one is Money Coming by Anointing Richard. Look at it. So this topic is very important because all these people in the mega churches believing that they are robbing God if they don't give this man money.
Right.
Strictly enforcing the order of Aaron and not even understanding the order of the other.
Right.
Very important. And if you don't know the understanding between these orders, you can get easily hoodwinked.
That's right.
You're not under the law, but give me your money.
Right. Because once I came into the understanding, once the Most High gave me understanding between things to the order, everything else feel like dominoes.
Yeah.
You don't understand the Bible a lot better when you can never not study those two priesthoods too much.
Yeah.
Never.
Then when you get to understand, you can read through Paul's letters and be like, okay, that's what
Read through it, right.
It makes sense now.
Absolutely. And then you'll know them perfectly that they tell you Aaron don't exist only for us.
Right.
And they ain't gonna ever teach you Melchizedek. As much as they talk about Christ, have anybody in here ever heard from any organized religion the order of Melchizedek? We barely even see it out there on the site of any other Israelite book.
Exactly.
We don't
Because
see
they
it.
have to keep you into that slavery mentality that you owe us for teaching you this knowledge. You owe us.
They got brothers sending blank money orders up in New York City.
Tight.
They call them tights. We just ties, they call them tights. Send your tights into your elders. You know what I'm saying? Blank money orders. And men just send them in. Men just send them right on in. You know what I'm saying? So it's a form of Hebrew Christianity going on too.
That's right.
Christian lights.
Melchizedek is never mentioned even amongst the Hebrew Israelites.
Y'all understand what he's saying? That's what you be searching for when you looking, just because they say